Hey guys, it's Kugli again with another ROM review, and this time I got Nameless ROM version 2.0 alpha for Galaxy S3. Now this ROM is one of the first to offer Lollipop to our device, so yeah, that's really cool. Still, as the name suggests, it's an alpha version, so it's not perfect by any stretch of imagination. So let's get into the ROM now. First of all, the home start does not work. That's something which you need to keep in mind. Only the lock screen works. Now, first of all, what you see here is the lock screen, which is a new material design lock screen, which is pushed forward by Google in their new update. So swiping up unlocks the phone, swiping to the right side, to the left side opens up the camera, which is not working. So yeah, you have two options there. So yeah, that is there, and swiping to the right side opens up the dialer. So yeah, that's really cool. Let's unlock the phone now. It's now into the launcher, which is the default launcher which comes with the Lollipop. You have the material design all over the place. You have the material design icons, you have all that, so that is really cool. Let's swipe down for the notification, which has had a major overhaul. And now material design, that is Lollipop, is one of the most different versions of Android which you have seen, because KitKat was just a color change, in my opinion. Visually it was just a color change from blue to white. Now this one, it's changed radically. It's a beautiful ROM, but it's still a minimalistic ROM, so that's really cool. So you can see in this one, you see the icon, contact picture icons, battery, the signal, and the Wi-Fi range. The Wi-Fi is fixed right now, so that's really cool. Now swipe down again and you will get the quick settings, which is currently not adjustable. These are all the things which you have. The flashlight works, so that's really great. Normally with alpha builds and all, these little things don't tend to work, but hey, this does work, so that's really cool. It does have a lot of options. Now let's go to the settings menu and show you guys this is truly KitKat. So you can see Android version is 5.0. so clicking that, you'll see the Lollipop of Android, and clicking that a bunch of time will change color. And here's the Easter egg, which is floppy Android, I guess. That's really cool. I haven't managed to make a score of better than 1, I guess. So yeah, you can play this all along, so you get a score, you get a free game with it, so that's really cool. So yeah, let's go back to business now. You have that, so that's really cool. You can see it is Nameless ROM for S3 user bug 5 LRK21T, whatever. You can see that, you can hear that. This is the baseband version which it's on. This is a custom kernel by Nameless, so that's really cool. This is the name of the developer, Dhiru1602. So yeah, that's really cool. This is a 17.11 version, which is 17 November. So yeah, it's not the latest version. So yeah, you have that. They seem to have an OTA updater, but this particular version does not have it. It's available in their KitKat version, which is 4.4. So yeah, that's cool, I guess. So let's see the other features now. Most of the features are already in the KitKat ROMs, so it's not going to be a radical difference right now, because all the important changes are not yet available in this ROM, because, well, it's about speed and stuff like that. So that's really cool. Now let's see, buttons option, you have a custom button changer, remapper, so you can have that. In display options, you have font size, cast screen, which is a recorder. You can have recorders. It can record either the screen. It's a screen recorder. It does really well. It does not affect performance all that much. It does affect performance a little bit, but it's not something which you can't use. That's really cool. Now sounds and in this, something which I really like is the interruptions menu. Now you might have used blocker call or SMS blockers. This is kind of really cool. You can set a time. There is an option in CyanogenMods which is similar to this, but I really like the fact that this is integrated into the OS rather than something extra. So that is really cool. Now interruptions, what all things can interrupt you rather than blocking out everything, so that's really cool. You have priority interruptions, alarms are always priority interruptions, so things like that, so that's really cool. Now you have notification LED lights, notification access, what all apps can access the notification when device is locked, show notification or not. Actually, whenever there is a notification when the device is locked, the notification drawer drops down, so that gives you a bit more information than just the normal icon on the top left corner, so that's really cool. Storage options, the SD card and all really works, so I do have an SD card in here, it works, so that's really cool. Battery, this is something which I really liked. Okay, now in the battery you can see this gray portion. The gray portion is what your battery time will be if you are continuously using at the rate you're using this phone. So it shows you 3 hours left. A lot of other phones from other manufacturers shows this, like the Xperia, which I have. It shows the same thing, but it gives you a graphical representation. So that's really cool, and as you use it more, the slope of this graph goes down, so the time left will go down, so that is really cool. Now the battery life isn't something to be really cool jumping around about. It's not the most battery friendly ROM. Actually, at Lollipop it's supposed to be a really good battery saver, but not right now for our phone, so that's really something there. There is a battery saver option which is built into the ROM, so that's really cool. You can turn it on and the notification area goes red as says battery saver is on and stuff like that, so you can have that, so that's really cool. You can filter notifications, so yeah, there are a lot of options. You can read that and be done with it. So yeah, that's about battery. Now rest, almost everything is same. You can you do have a few security features like these, which are with the ROM. You don't have any face unlock yet, because, well, the stock camera app which comes with it is not working, but you can still use the Google camera app and make some use out of it, so that's really cool. That works out pretty good. Now you have screen pinning, which is, yeah, if you know what it is, you can use it. I'm not really excited about that features, so yeah. Now when you first install this ROM, if you are installing this ROM, you won't get the keyboard option straight away. Okay, you may be frustrated. First of all, if you don't have time to read the forum, go to the language and input menu, go to current keyboard, and you need to enable this option. It's disabled by default, so you need to enable this option to get the keyboard. And this does have the material design keyboard, which is really cool, which is really great to look at and stuff like that, so that's really cool. Accessibility options has a lot of options. It does even have the captions, which is introduced in KitKat, I guess. You have a high contrast text, which does affect performance, so yeah. Now the color inversion does really affect performance. You can see everything is slow right now. It does have color correction, which also affects performance. You can see the color is a bit different, it's a bit less different and stuff like that. It does affect performance, but once we have a much stabler release, it might be something which we can use, so that's really cool. Now with the apps, what is specific about this ROM? Now this ROM doesn't have something way different. I am using a G-apps package which they had in their forum, in their front page, so that's really cool. I guess it's the only G-apps available for Lollipop, so you can use that too. Here are the apps with which it comes. It does come with device control, which is a really cool thing. You have lots of information, device information, all the stuff which is here. It's not much of a new thing. It was available with KitKat also, so that's not going to be exciting for a lot of people, but this has a lot of things, so yeah, it works out pretty good. It does have vibration strength reducer, which I really use every time, something which I really miss in my Z3. So yeah, these are the things. All the apps are material design, so that is really cool. A lot of people may want to see that, so that's really cool. You have everything which is material design. It's a new direction for Android stuff. It's way different from whatever we had previously, so that's different. Now the camera app, the stock camera app does not work. This is a stock camera icon. You have to download the Google camera or something like that, then it does work, so it's working. So the video and camera is working. Sometimes you do get the camera can't connect option, error or things like that. So yeah, that's something there. Yeah, that also works. The flip camera also works. It's all working. It's really cool. Everything works. Now let's show you guys the boot animation. Here is the boot animation for the Nameless ROM, which is really cool. Which you can see is quite a mysterious one. It doesn't have a name, so it's the Nameless ROM. So yeah, you have that. That's really cool. So yeah, now about this ROM again, it's far away from being a daily driver. It has a lot of issues with it. It does give you few post-close issues, but I was able to use this for a day and a half without any problem. So for those who wishes to try it out, it's not much of a big problem. For those who have just use their phone for calls and messages, this is really cool. It does work out really good. I'm not going to take a benchmark of this because this is not yet ready for it. There are a few visual glitches too. Now if you see the Wi-Fi icon, it moves slightly whenever there is the whenever the arrow comes here. It moves slightly. I'm not able to show it, so it actually jerks around a bit. So yeah, that is there. A few visual glitches apart. This is a great ROM which you can try out. Again, not ready for daily use, not ready for daily driver. So yeah, I guess that much is it about the ROM. Hope you guys like the video. Please share, subscribe and like the video if you found it useful. See you guys next time.